Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Do you like shopping? Me too. But sometimes we don't use our cash money. We use a credit card. I'll share with you the credit card problem. Check this after a moment. Shopping becomes our daily routine or maybe weekly routine, and when we pay our things, sometimes we use cash money, but sometimes use a credit card like this. But don't you know that credit card is part of riba, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prohibited riba. So actually when we use our credit card, we are involving in riba chain, and we are as a Muslim, we should take away from riba chain. But we are living in modern era, and using credit card is unavoidable. Remember, my friends, riba is Allah prohibitions. But how to use the credit card wisely? First, before we discuss more about the credit card, I'd like to share that mostly credit card is based on the debt, and when we pay something, for example we pay our food, so we swipe our credit card, it means that we have another debt, and the debt will be at the time will be paid by another party. It is the bank who issue the credit card, and in the credit card there is a limitation, like monthly limitations. When we debt something monthly, and it will be, there is a limitation, and when we break the limit, we cannot debt anymore, we cannot use our credit card anymore. And remember, when we debt something, many becomes interest, and the interest, it is something that Islam highlight, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prohibited interest. So when we use the credit card and we are falling into the interest and trapped in the interest of the credit card, that's become a big problem. But somehow credit card is not available. So because we are living and we still use the credit card, we have to use it wisely. I can share that there is steps that if we step on it, we will avoid from the credit card taps, we will avoid from the interest. How? Monthly, the credit card or the bank will send us invoice, will send us the due date when we have to pay our debt. And sometimes if we pay it on time or before the issue of the invoice and before the due date, we will not get any interest, zero interest. See? If we pay it before the invoice coming and before the due date, we will pay without any interest. And if we pay without any interest, we will save from any riba. So of course we cannot avoid the credit card, but of course we also can pay on time, so we are avoid from any kind of the interest, and we still can use credit card in our daily life. And one thing I have to highlight, please use a Sharia credit card, safer for you. If you still have non-Sharia credit card, maybe it's better to cut it off. Cut it off. No doubt, my brothers, don't worry, cut it off. And it is not stop until here, because if you still, even though you are using the Sharia credit card, but you are still trapped into the interest, you are still trapped into the riba. So after you cut it off, pay your debt on time to avoid the interest. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us easiness to live in this era. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.